everyone, thank you for joining me. We're going to go over Mars and Pisces. Mars and Pisces is happening March 2024. This transit will last until April 30th, 2024. Okay, so Mars being the drive, the instant gratification, the passionate and angry planet, being in the sign of Pisces will slow down and could just let life happen. This trait of letting go and going with faith is caused from the zodiac Pisces. You or others may be passive-aggressive to avoid conflict of any sort, unless it has been building up from suppressed or hurt or resentment. Then Mars could cut it out. Could cut out whatever relationship, whatever circumstance that is happening surrounding you. Pisces being the sign of reflection, mixed with Mars, could make you mimic situations that was hurtful to the person that hurt you. Pisces is a very peaceful sign, okay? Though it wants to come to anger and rage, you may choose a more constructive approach, okay? Like putting that passion into creative endeavors rather than other people. Pisces carries all wisdom of the zodiac, so there could be interactions with other people that hold more of an intellectual approach about being a good individual, or the fight for others who are good individuals. And that is through each person's opinion, okay? You can't be a person who does others wrong with this transit because you will be called out. There could be also a drive to have more of a faith-based way of living. Divinity things, such as like archangels, prayers, church, soul work, chakra healing, all of these things are going to be in conversations, showing up within the collective, and you'll notice them, okay? We do have aspects though with this transit. Mars will conjunct Saturn on April 9th to the 11th. And this happened 29 years ago. This energy will last for the next 2 years. Change of willpower and boundaries. There could be a drive to get out of any type of victim mentality with this transit. Also, we have another aspect. April 28th, Mars will conjunct Neptune. And this will be a drive to go towards your dreams. This could include unconditional love or forgiveness that is needed for past circumstances. But I do want to say you may be very creative during this time while Mars is conjunct Neptune, while intuitive and psychic abilities are at a high. But here's some advice. If you are succumbed to victim mentality of your circumstances, there is a requirement to turn that energy into a creative endeavor or put more energy toward your creative endeavors. This way it will help open up whatever needs to happen for you to happen without any resistance from you. Okay? All right, so I'm going to go over all the signs. Please watch all your sun, moon, and rising sign to get a full picture of what's happening within your world. And I'll see you soon. Hi, Capricorn. Let's make sure I'm turned up here. Yeah, okay. This is for Capricorn, sun, moon, or rising. We're going to find out where Pisces is in your world. Okay, so we have Mars and Pisces in your third house. Now, this represents your mindset. It also represents your communication. the environment you grew up in. People are set in this house, your aunts, your uncles, your siblings, your cousins, your relatives, neighbors. Ideas are here. Documentation is here. Short distance travel, media, writing, moving or movement. This also relates to phones and gadgets and small education or certificates. This house is a representation of your skills and learning abilities. Okay, so with Mars here in Pisces, you could learn something new in regards to autonomy. Okay, this could be your mindset changing. This could be the way that you communicate with others is more compassionate, is more forgiving. It could also go the other way depending on the conversation, because Pisces is all about belief, right? So it could be you standing up for your beliefs. Okay. The third house is moving or movement. This could be a time to where you're pushed to move somewhere. This could also be a time to where you visit your the environment that you grew up in, your family, relatives. Relatives and family could have some impact on your mindset. They could give you new ideas. There could be documentation that revolves around family. There could be documentation in general. If there is, I do recommend to look over it a couple of times because Mercury is retrograde on April 1st. Okay. We are currently in the shadow period, so it's still the same energy, but it will be retrograde on April 1st. Media is here in writing. You could be pushing out more advertisements. You could be pushing out more things on media, communicating over media, writing some type of book of sorts, okay? Dealing with your belief system, dealing with compassionate point of views with Pisces here. Pisces is very creative, very artistic, so you could be putting something on media that's very creative and artistic, okay? Now, Mars isn't as active when it comes to Pisces. I'm going to look where Mars is in your chart. So Mars rules Aries. Mars also rules Scorpio. 4th house and 11th house is activated. So it could be something slow moving when it comes to 4th house and 11th house things, which is community in the 11th house, groups, clubs, and affiliations in the 11th house, your dreams coming true within the 11th house, okay? But it's slowly coming to the surface, all right? The 11th house also deals with siblings. So there could be some animosity in regards to siblings or communication coming from a sibling. Revolving around, it could be your mom with that 4th house activation. It could be about you being a mom or a motherly figure. It could also be revolving around your property. If you've been wanting to move, this could be a time to where you decide to move with that 3rd house activated. It could be toward a body of water with Pisces being activated. It could also be in a religious aspect that you're moving because either the area that you live in is too religious or vice versa, that you're moving away from an area that is religious, okay? This could look like, with the 4th house in Aries, that you're having to figure out how to be emotionally stable or emotionally independent. Revolving around whatever the media says, revolving around your family, whatever they're saying, emotionally independent within your community, all right? The foundation is here in that fourth house, and you're being asked to build a foundation within yourself so that you are emotionally stable and nurturing yourself as needed. Okay. So I do want to look at some aspects that are happening. We have Mars conjunct Saturn on April 9th to the 11th. And of course, that's in Pisces, and Saturn rules your first house. So Saturn has been dealing with you with being your own authority within your identity, the way that other people see you. It's been here for a while in Pisces, okay? So how other people see you communicating, how other people see you in your way of thinking, your ideas, all right? And Saturn is pushing forth with Mars that autonomy of breaking out of any type of stagnation that you may have had in regards to communicating with others, of your ideas, of who you actually are. Okay, Saturn is pushing forward for you to let them see the real you and the individuality of yourself, okay? This could also be dealing with work because it's in Capricorn. And the third house is communication, so you could be getting some type of communication and revolving around work. But I do want to say that the third house being activated from Saturn standpoint is showing you lessons of that third house, showing you lessons on how to be everything and yourself to other people, or let them see that part of you, okay? So that could be something that's happening. And we're going to look at another aspect that is happening here, which is Mars conjunct Neptune, which is a drive to go toward your dreams. This could include unconditional love or forgiveness that's needed. All right, so Neptune is ruled by Pisces, is the ruler of Pisces. And Neptune is that purpose. Neptune is a disillusionment that may happen in that third house. You could grab communication from the media, revolving around the next steps on what's needed to be done. Someone could, in your neighborhood, communicate to you on what needs to happen next, okay? Also, with Neptune activated with Mars, remember Mars is the 11th in the 4th house, there could be a communication revolving around your mother. And your mother could give you ideas on what needs to happen next. Or your sibling could give you ideas on what needs to happen next, right? But Neptune is pushing those dreams to come true. Neptune is bringing that purpose forward, a disillusionment of what's really going on and where you need to be, okay? So with Neptune activated, I do suggest that you ground, take a shower, take a bath, be in the bathtub with candles, kind of chill out with no resistance so that you can receive downloads from the divine on what steps need to be taken. Whatever is happening in that third house, because it is a junk drawer, the third house is that small education, moving or movement, your skills and learning, right? Your mind could be jumping back and forth. It's time to chill for a minute and let God talk to you. Okay, so grounding is necessary. Also doing the things that you love to do is necessary during this transit so that you can find out what downloads you can use for the next step, okay? All right, Capricorn, thank you for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.